Comfies?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Zoom. No Zoom.
For the most part, I think people can agree that they want to be around people that are authentic and are just themselves. I would agree with that because I like being around people that aren't blatantly performative. Although we are always performing to some capacity, sometimes you feel that disingenuous performance, or you observe someone trying hard to fit into an acceptable social mold. You feel when people are performing their masculinity, femininity, their nonchalantness, or whatever they want to portray. You would think that with the re-emergence of the word performative and the negative connotations that come with it, that people would stop trying to be something and just be themselves. Online and even in real life, you are rewarded for playing into gender roles, a certain aesthetic, or a curated lifestyle. People are rewarded with more views, treated better, and you feel better because of it. So it's kinda a no-brainer to be extra performative because it rewards you in a number of ways, but also because in most cases it's easier to be something with a clearer structure than trying to be something as complex as a human being. It's easier to think about what a man is or what a woman is than it is to think about who you are. I think there's lots of reasons why it's easier to follow a path than to create your own, but I wanted to focus on one that I actually have experience with, and hopefully my little story resonates with you. I enjoy taking photos and videos of my life, and I have been for the past 5 years. With my camera, I document birthdays, hangouts, trips, and the mundane days. When I first started photography, I took pictures of anything. An orange in my house, my brother picking his nose, my commute to school. I would take pictures of anything I found interesting or that I connected with in some way. As I got more into photography through YouTube and Instagram, I started to want different cameras, I started taking different pictures, and eventually I started to post different pictures. Having engaged in the photography space for so long, hearing rules about photography, from the rule of thirds, using prime lenses for this type of photography or zooms for this type of photography, it sort of creates these limitations, and you have to choose to be a certain type of photographer and stick with it. After years of consuming this content on social media and feeling so disconnected and almost angry that I wasn't taking the pictures I liked, I eventually deleted social media entirely. It's been about 6 months since I deleted social media, and in a lot of ways it has drowned out the noise as to what photography is and has allowed me to think about why I take photos, videos, and document my life. I don't have the voices in my head telling me I should or shouldn't do that. I'm doing what feels right to me, and there's little to no thinking needed because I'm following my emotional compass. I feel like I've started to reconnect with the reason I enjoyed photography in the first place. I can truly start to feel what I like and don't like because I can't hear the noise. I can't hear the arbitrary rules social media has on people, and it helps I no longer participate in this validation cycle. I think if more people distanced themselves from social media or eliminated it altogether, they would get closer to understanding who they are and reignite that sort of childlike egoism where we follow our instincts. We would have more thoughts and less thinking. In the search for finding my style of photography, by looking externally, I lost sight of what I wanted. In the same vein, people are subconsciously and consciously searching to find themselves in everything but themselves. I think it's impossible to truly know yourself when your identity is attached to social media. I don't have the answers, and I don't know what it means to truly be yourself. But although life rewards you by following the status quo, and it has real tangible benefits, I think that path is a betrayal of oneself and leads to short-lived satisfaction. Performance is a part of being alive, but connecting with yourself is more rewarding than whatever labeling yourself can give you.